Let's talk about what missionaries tell or reveal to investigators, no longer called investigators, now called friends, and what they don't. This is very interesting because what they do tell them, what they lead with, is what they're proud of in the church, and also what aligns with mainstream Christianity, which, as you know, I podcast a lot about this, how the church is moving toward mainstream Christianity just in all the window dressing aspects of it, not the deeper doctrine. There are some hard stops there. But I came across a post where somebody said, "Oh my gosh, I just joined the church. I was at a low point. I studied it through the summer. I joined in August. And now I'm finding out some terrible things," they said, like polygamy. Joseph Smith had 30 wives. The person can't believe it. What about, the priesthood ban? I never heard anything about this. The person is asking advice, what do I do now? How do I leave? Do I stay? What do I do? Of course, a lot of people on the other side of Mormonism, post-Mormons, are weighing in on this. But I'm trying to understand the mindset of a missionary. Like, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think maybe somebody will never notice some of these truths of Mormonism, or maybe that they'll become so ingrained and love bombed that it won't make a difference? I remember a story that a family member told me as a funny story. The family member was a gospel doctrine teacher, and there was a new convert, and they were just going through the lesson, and the family member mentioned, polygamy and how rampant it was in the early church. And after the lesson, this new convert came up and said, "What are you talking about?" And my family member said, I just said, "Oh, honey, come on," and told it as a joke. But I remember thinking, and I was, still in at the time, this poor convert. How do you leave this stuff out? It's kind of like a bait and switch. It's kind of like, I don't know, Amway, where you go to some of their meetings, you see the whiteboard there, but you're not sure if it is Amway, and they tell you all these things, but they never really cut to it and let you know exactly what's there, maybe the darker side of it. So I don't know. I just wonder if missionaries just kind of inherently know what not to say. I know the discussions are different than they used to be. They're just more Christ-centered. It's kind of generic. It's general. They kind of don't reveal the secret sauce of Mormonism, and I think we can all list those things off. But then you have these converts that after just a few months, maybe some after just a few weeks, are like, "What did I join? What happened?" I mean, that doesn't do you any good except for maybe a member on a roll, right? The person just fades away, but the number is still there. Is that the end game? Is it not about the person, but just about getting them on the membership records? Because a convert is not going to know how to take their name off. I don't know. I'm scratching my head over it.